I'm in the gym, guys. Thought I'd talk to you a little bit, seeing as I don't really know what else to really do. There's not really that much to do because obviously I'm just here really chilling in the gym. A bit tired right now, but obviously just trying to keep it up. But anyway, regardless of that, I really want to talk to you about the topic of the video today, and the topic of the video is basically there's this scam going around, especially on Instagram, where people's accounts are getting hacked into, and it's kind of like Bitcoin mining, and I fell victim to this, and I'm kind of really making this video to really address this and to actually talk to you guys about this. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna go over here. So yeah, what I was saying to you guys is basically I got caught up in this whole scam, which was to do with Bitcoin mining. Basically, what happened is someone messaged me on Instagram, someone who I knew, and this is where they get you. This is where they get you because you're thinking in this moment that, oh, this person you're talking to is someone you know, but it isn't someone you know. And then I'm gonna show all like the information as well, like what kind of happened. That's why I ended up like getting completely rid of my Instagram, my main Instagram account. This is the main reason why I got rid of it, because I was just like, I'm not really wanting to deal with this anymore because of the whole situation that actually happened, which really pissed me off. And that's why I'm really telling you guys about this situation, so that you guys understand you don't want to be in a situation that happened for you, because what happened to me, because it fucks you up, man. So basically, obviously this person messaged me who I knew, like someone who I knew, and then they were telling me like, oh, like about Bitcoin mining, and they referred me over, and they said referred me over to that like manager, broker, or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll just check it out, see what it's like. And then I went over to that person, and I'll show all the WhatsApp information as well. So I messaged this person on WhatsApp, said, oh, we would get started on Bitcoin, wanting to invest in money. And these people are so clever, right? They really fuck you up, because they had the website, everything that was looking nice, and I'm going to put the website up as well. And so then obviously I'm like, okay, cool. So then I put some money into it, because then they're trying to tell me how to like transfer money over and do all this information. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I put some money into it, put a lump sum. It might not sound a lot to you, but it was £500 first sum. But that is a lot of money, you know, that's a lot of fucking money. So I put that in, and then I was like, okay, cool, put that in, start seeing some investments, start seeing £10,000 in, because they're like, oh, you might see your £10,000 investment profit. So then I do that, obviously silly enough, I fell for this, which really fucking annoys me that I fell for this. But I was like, okay, cool, put some money in. So I put my £10,000. So I put not 10,000, £500 in. See, oh, £10,000. I'm feeling ecstatic. I'm feeling excited. So now I put some. I'm like, okay, cool, let me see if I can withdraw this. So I tried to withdraw it, and I fucking couldn't. So then, obviously I fucking couldn't withdraw it. So then I'm like, okay, right, well, I just go back, and let me just go back and message him. There's maybe something wrong. Message him. He's like, oh, you need to go and speak to the what do you call it? So yeah, they're saying that, oh, I need to basically go to like the chat or whatever. So I speak to the chatbot saying, oh, you know, you need to put some more money in, another lump sum of £500. And at this time I'm trying to email, because I'm trying to do it, and I'm like, okay, cool, let me just put this £500 in, you know, and hopefully I'll get my money back out, because at this point I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose. So I'm like, okay, cool, put that money in, and I fucking lose that money as well. So then I lose that fight. So like, okay, at that point I've lost £1,000. I'm really like, okay, I really need to get this money out. And at this point, I'm like, well, why can't I get my money out? So then obviously they're saying, oh, I need to put another £1,100 in. The £1,100 in for I guess in order to like help the broker or whatever, so I can able to get it. And obviously at this point, obviously the money's rising, but that's not really the main point. As the reason why I'm just like, I need to take my money out. I need to see if I can get my money out. And then I'm like, and obviously at this point I'm also speaking to the person who I think I know, and I'm like, oh, did it work for you? Did it not work for you? What's happening? How come it's not working? Why can't I take my money out? And they're saying, oh, it worked for me. They're showing images and saying, oh look, I managed to take. Oh look, I managed to take this money out. Blah 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 blah. I'll put all the information up as well. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if it worked for that person, then surely it must work. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I do through the Bitcoin, and this whole time point, I'm thinking like, maybe it's just like you need to do certain things in order to get it. And foolishly enough, obviously this is how these people get you, because they fucking fuck with you and they scam you and they basically teach you out of every single dime you have. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I do that, and then this person's fucked me up again. So at this point I've lost £2,100. So basically $3,000 if you're in America, basically. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, at this point, I'm like, I know this thing is just fucking scam. Piss me off. And then they come back asking for more money, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck these people. Fuck them. And then obviously at this point, I'm like, well, why do I have to give you more money? Why can't I take out my money that is saying, if it's saying that there's a profit on there, why can't I take my money out? Why is it I'm having to constantly pay and pay and pay and pay and pay? Obviously because it's a fucking scam. That's why. And I'm like, okay, I try calling this person. Doesn't fucking pick up, does he? And I'm like, okay, you're not fucking picking up, alright, fuck you. And then I'm like, he's like, oh, so you want to continue with this fucking thing? You want to continue? I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going to continue with this thing because you want to fucking scam people. And it's like Instagram, bloody MoonPay, all these fucking sites. MoonPay, because obviously that's where it happened. And the actual scam himself, they need to be held accountable for fucking this up. Instagram needs to be held accountable because they're allowing scammers weed their way through and hack into people's accounts and scam people out their money. And they should be focusing on that instead of focusing on censoring speech and monarchy. There's actual scammers out there. That's what they need to be focusing on. They need to be focusing on getting these people and kicking them off their site and not allowing these people to have other people's accounts. And MoonPay needs to be held accountable because allowing scammers to be able to run rampant on their sites with little regulation on certain aspects of the site, which allows it so easy for people to just get scammed out of here. That's what needs to happen. And banks need to get tighter on actually saying, okay, we need to find a way to help people who have been scammed. They need to do this because, I was reading a story on the BBC where an old man got scammed out of £100,000. £100,000, that's a lump sum. That's lump sums. That's people's savings. And that's what I'm saying, like, something needs to be done about this because I'm seeing more and more happening. It's happened to me now, and it's happening to many other people out there, and something needs to be done about this because this can't be allowed to continue. So yeah, guys, this is a real story. This actually happened to me. This isn't like me joking. This is actually me being genuinely real with you. I don't know you personally, but this is me being genuinely real with you. I'm out here trying to say to you, if you get something like this, something to do with Bitcoin mining or something like this on Instagram, or something relating to, phone, something to do with you've won an iPhone or something, anything to do with that on Instagram, just ignore it because I'm telling you right now, 100% it's a scam. On my life, it's a scam. So you don't want to get involved in anything like that. I'm telling you, don't want to do it. And this is me actually trying to be 100% honest with you. You don't want to do it. So yeah, my advice to you guys is, safeguard your money, take care of your money because the banks ain't going to do it for you. So yeah, really take this on board. And just stay safe out there.